All right, so new video. This one, chapter 3, obviously the vocabulary, deals with outdoor activities. So you'll be talking about the things that you do in your free time. And like I said, most of those involve being outdoors somewhat, although obviously there are some like playing basketball or working out that people do inside. The second part of the, and obviously know the words. The second part of the assignment has to do with one particular verb, and that is the verb gustar. Gustar is the verb in Spanish that we use to mean to like something. All right. Now, the verb gustar, despite being an AR verb, is actually very unusual. Because you don't conjugate it as yo gusto or tu gustas, all right? With gustar, and there's a couple other verbs that work like this, but for Spanish 1, gustar is really the only one you're gonna worry about. We use what's called an indirect object pronoun, okay? And we combine it with the verb gustar, but 99% of the time, you're only going to use gusta or gustan, all right? We use gusta for singular, we use gustan for plural. Now, there's a grammatical reason for this, and that is because in Spanish, you don't actually like anything, okay? Even though you are saying I like in English, or I'm sorry, even though it translates to that, in Spanish, you don't like things, but you are pleased by, all right? And so in this case, all right, if you look at the first sentence I have here, and I apologize, I don't have a lot of room today. Me gusta la playa. In English, you would actually say, I like the beach. But that is not what you're saying in Spanish. What you're saying is, the beach pleases me, okay? And so, yeah, that's how we express likes and dislikes, okay? So, if it is a noun, okay, it's gusta la playa, all right? Now, if the noun is plural, for example, las montañas, that means mountains, okay? Once again, you're not saying I like mountains. You're saying the mountains please me, all right? So, me gustan las montañas. And so this gustan becomes plural because it's more than one mountain. This is singular because it's only one beach, all right? When it comes to verbs, actions, okay? So like, me gusta nadar, I like to swim, okay? It's usually always in the singular, okay? And then, of course, whatever action you like to do, you will never change. So, me gusta nadar, I like to swim. Me gusta jugar voleibol. I like to play volleyball. Okay? Now, a couple things. Here we get introduced to the verb jugar in this chapter. Jugar means to play. If you recall, way back when we first learned AR verbs, we learned the verb tocar, which also means to play. But tocar has to do with musical instruments. Jugar has to do with sports and games. And hopefully you've noticed that there are other, the sports words, okay? You're going to learn a lot of sports terminology. It's basically just English, all right? You just say it with a Spanish flair. So, voleibol, volleyball. El golf, golf. El béisbol, baseball. And even though the textbook gives you baloncesto as the word for basketball, that is typically only used in Spain. Most Spanish speakers will use basketbol as the word for basketball. Two things then before I post this for you. If you want to make it negative, if you want to say that you don't like something, the no goes before your indirect object. All right. So if you wanted to say that you didn't like the beach, then you would say, no me gusta la playa. Okay? If you didn't like the mountains, no me gustan las montañas. If you don't like to swim, no me gusta nadar. All right? Now, the other thing is this, okay? Basically, this replaces the yo, the tú, the él, the ella, the usted, the nosotros, the vosotros, and the ellos, ellas, ustedes. Okay? So it's me gusta la playa. There is no yo gusta, yo gustan, yo me. You don't know. Okay, that is 100% wrong. If you're telling someone, you know, you like the beach, te gusta la playa, okay? There's no tú te gusta, there's none of that, okay? The one where people really get weirded out with the el, ella, usted, yes, it is always le. Okay, so if you're saying she likes the beach, le gusta la playa, okay, he likes the beach, le gusta la playa, all right, you can add el or ella to clarify, okay, so let me do this real quick, but you always have to put in el, or ella, and then le gusta la playa. Okay? If you just put el le gusta or ella le gusta, it's wrong. If you put el gusta, ella gusta, it's wrong. Okay? You need el or ella le gusta. All right? I apologize for the background noise. There's a bunch of kids here. And so, yeah.